Just gotta talk some, get out the jitters. Just have to talk some and get out the jitters. Hi, hello, and welcome on in, all you lovely wanderers out there. You have stumbled upon Wanderlust Wanders, where I, Wander, am embarking on a self-imposed journey to finally play and beat video games. Now, that might not sound like a big challenge to you, but I suffer from a chronic case of restartitis, as those who happen to watch my previous video will know. I have this problem where I start video games and then I stop playing them, or I restart them over and over and over again because I apparently just can never settle. I will start up a character and then I will find myself either wanting to play a different character, or I just can't settle. I don't like to respec characters in video games because in my head they are a set character. I know what I wanted to do with them. They were supposed to be the battle mage, or they were supposed to be the might character, or they were supposed to be this stealthy archer, you know, that kind of thing. And I just can't do it. I can't respec in games because it just doesn't feel right. Because like, I don't know, I like to roleplay a bit, I guess. Like, I don't go in and like start narrating what the character thinks or anything like that, but like, it's just after a character is made and they're named, they just feel like that character into my head, and I just can't see them swapping from stealthy daggers to big swords. So I was thinking to start off this challenge of mine, what better video game to go deep into than the one where this whole vicious cycle started, and that would be Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, or in this case, Re-Reckoning. This game and I have a history that I would love to share, but I have made you sit on this title screen for far too long if you manage to stick around. So I'm just going to click on in, and I will share my story with you after we've actually started up. Let's see. I'm gonna go with very hard because I want to punish myself. I guess I want to punish myself for my transgressions against just starting over and over again. So here we go. Let's just click that.
From the beginning, we were wrong, and only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk. But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen, terrible and deadly. Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alfar fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
What do you think this one is then? Alpha? Alright. Could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Gran?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
Oh, I know exactly who I'm creating. I am going to recreate the character who I wronged so many years ago. So while I recreate her, let me tell you a story. Imagine, if you will, a young tween girl walking into the local GameStop, I think maybe a year or two after this game released, and she walks up to the GameStop employee and she asks him if he has any recommendations for games that are like Skyrim, because Skyrim is one of those games that I actually managed to beat. Well, I beat the main story. I was in various states of finishing up side quests, but I wanted a fixing for, I wanted more of that. I wanted more games that were like Skyrim. And this absolute man, he like looks at me dead in the eye and he walks to the back room and then comes out with two separate games. In one hand, he's holding Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen, another wonderful title, by the way. And in the other hand, he has Kingdoms of Amalur, Reckoning. He was so animated while he was trying to convince me to buy this game. He was just going on and on about how awesome it was. He was so enthused. I could tell that he had played this game and had really enjoyed it, and he just wanted someone else to play it and enjoy it because, well, this game, we know how this game came out, what state it was. It came out around the time that Skyrim did, so it got overshadowed really hard and people just did not play it as much, so it kind of died after the whole fiasco with the developers and everything. So yeah, but yeah, so I took it home because the way he was going on and on about it, I couldn't not take it home. How could I not take this game home with me? So for some context, I was playing this game on the Xbox 360. I did not have this on PC or anything like that, and I had this giant projection screen box television, and it was just awful to play on. It was like, I think the resolution, if I had to guess, was anywhere from 260p to 420p, and it was just so blurry, but I fell in love with this game. I started up this character that I'm creating right now. She was the first character I ever made in this game, and I have to admit this, I made it all the way to the ending area. I was at the gates of Mordor. I was about to throw the ring into the volcano when I hit the level cap for this game. And keep in mind that we had dial-up internet, and I did not look anything up for this game. I played this entire game hundreds of hours. I went through every side quest. I went through every quest. I explored every nook and cranny of this game up until that spot. And when I hit the level cap, I didn't know how to play games. Like, this was like the second game that I had really gotten into, and I had no idea how it worked. Like, none of it. I didn't know how to play this game. I didn't know what was good to do and what wasn't good to do. I just went in and ended up making, I thought that I was going to be able to max out everything that I was doing, all my specs that I was doing for this character, because I had a specific build in mind. I wanted to do the specific thing, and when I realized I hit the cap, I'm a stupid child at this point, okay? Keep in mind that I'm stupid. I'm still stupid. But I forgot that you could go to a Fate Weaver and just respec. And then afterwards, I realized I wouldn't have wanted to respec them anyway, because she was that character, right? She's this character that I made that had a specific build in mind, and I didn't want to respec her because she was already who she was supposed to be. But she wasn't, because I wasn't able to do what I intended with her. But anyway, so a sane, normal person who had just spent, I want to say, over 100 hours in a video game, a sane person would probably go, okay, well, I'll finish the game and then I will continue on a new save with a new character with more knowledge than I had before. Like, I make a new character and I will go in and I will spec her appropriately, knowing what the level cap is. And that's what a sane person would do. I am not sane. I went in and thought, no, this entire playthrough is ruined. I need to start over. And I did. And I, from then on, would get just certain amounts in every single time, never quite beating the game, never quite getting her where she needed to be. And ever since then, that's been my life. And I want to show this character justice this time. I want to show this poor character justice. I'm going to go in with far more knowledge of the game's mechanics than I had before. I'm going to actually create her properly this time instead of whatever I was doing before. And we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun. And she's going to get the ending she deserves. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is the one that I chose before. I'm pretty sure that I didn't go with any. No, it was definitely this one. This is essentially what she looked like, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if the eye color is correct. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, I have remade her as close as I can because remember, I'm going off of memory of this, and this was years ago. So I believe this is exactly what she looked like, more or less. Like, I think maybe I went with like a way deeper shade of pink, but we're going to mute all that because I kind of got a better sense of what colors kind of look good together. But anyway.
Looks like one of the Dokov women. Held up pretty good too. Alright then, make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name her,
Alright, I unfortunately do not remember what name I gave her. It was probably something super generic, but I think she looks like a Raine. So that's what we're gonna go with, is Raine.
Well, that's it for you then. Better luck next time.
Oh, gee, thanks. I appreciate it. Could you imagine just dying and then waking up like this? I mean, Raine must have gone through some awful stuff before this happened, and then this is just how she wakes up. I would not want to start my day like this. Alrighty, we are in. Okay, so what's great about this is that I remember only as much as I remember what the plot is. I remember the basics of everything. What I do not remember is all the nuances. I can probably tell you the quests up through Gorkhart and maybe, yeah, like up through Gorkhart, and I don't know if the next area is Dine Hill, but whatever it is. So we're going to just continue on, and you're gonna have to forgive me because I don't usually play with a controller. I've only just started recently replaying games with controller. I'm more used to mouse and keyboard, so this is going to be a thing. This is gonna be a whole thing for me. Alrighty. Oh, I should probably read these out. Okay, you're about to, hopefully I don't stutter all over this. Experiment disposal. Secrecy is still important in our work, requiring specialized disposal of our unfortunate failures. Piling remains have become a concern in the lower caverns, so an incinerator has been added to deal with the wastes. This should make disposal work slightly less horrible, although you should avoid drinking water from downstream of the ash dumps. Hardly a fitting rest for the poor things, but if it's any consolation, these weren't their original bodies in the first place. Former's Hughes. Well, Former's Hughes, I'm sure that they appreciate that. Ooh, weapon. Gibby. I don't want that. Yeah, but I don't want that. Alright, well, it's not exactly what I wanted, but a sword works too. So let's just continue on our way.
Run!
Uh-oh. I see murder. That's what I see.
Scatter,
And I see,
Scatter before the might of the
paladin
Tuatha.
gnome, I think. Alrighty, well, we better just keep on going. I wish that I had more to say at this moment. I actually am finding myself, like, having trouble finding things to say now that we're actually into it. Which I guess makes sense. I mean, I'm just starting this whole thing. I don't know what I'm doing, really. We're gonna kill everything. I know that one. Oh no, there goes my no-hit run. Oh, that's... Oh. I was gonna be like an epic pro gamer?
Stay away!
Oh, what's happening over here while I mourn that? Everyone just saw me get hit by some of the first... Is he gonna, like, go at all? There he goes. Get him! No, don't get him, actually. No, wait, no. Raine's not a bad person. She'd actually want to help.
No child of dust shall escape.
Well, I'm going to escape if I have anything to say about it. After I destroy every single last barrel.
Help! Anybody!
Oh, someone's needing help. Okay. I'm on my way.
Up there, please help me!
Oh, yes, I
Please.
will.
More mortal scum?
You're right, mortal scum. Oh,
You'll all die.
fine. I dodged. You both. Oh, you are orange. I forgot that this was a thing on. I forgot the very hard did this to me. Okay. Please do not destroy me. I need to survive this whole thing. I really don't want to look bad like when I first start up this. I swear I'm not awful at video games. I'm just somewhat incompetent. Well, if I can just keep them in a loop like this, that kind of fixes that problem though, right? I know that they're just being nice to me because I just started, so I'm like getting used to the combat, so they're just kind of dumbed down AI. But this went surprisingly well. Okay. That went better than I thought it would, in all honesty. Oh, here he comes.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. If you hadn't come along...
I know, you would have died.
Wait. I've seen you before. On the slab. You were dead.
Dead
It
cold,
worked.
yes.
By the tome, it worked. You're alive.
I hope so. I hope that this character, because I never considered this, I hope that she has a beating heart and isn't a zombie. What happened to me? I'm not dead. I'm gonna go with what happened to me.
You died.
No, I did?
I don't know how or even
I wouldn't have
where.
suspected.
But your body was remade in the Well of Souls, and somehow it worked. The well restored your soul to your body, and it worked. We must.
Well, at least one of us is excited about that.
He'll have questions for you.
Oh my, okay, so... Who is Hughes? I have some questions myself. Which would Raine say? I think she'd say...
Oh, no doubt. But we must get to Hughes. He'll be in his study on the ground floor. The Tuatha are coming in through the lower levels. If we hurry, we should be able to beat them to the top. Take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now let's get going. Oh my. You don't know? Perhaps the process damaged your memory. They are the Tuatha Deon, the enemy of all the young races. We've never seen them this far inland. Not even during the invasion. I don't know why they're here.
I mean, if you have a magical well that can bring people to life, I would want that. Even if I was an immortal race, I think that I would want that, or would want to destroy it, because, you know, that kind of defeats the purpose of destroying all the young races if they can start reviving themselves too.
I wish I could tell you more. You showed no signs of life when we removed your new body from the well's waters. We just put it in the furnace room with the others. We would have never done that if we knew.
Oh, I'm sure. Thank you for that, by the way. It smelled awful.
The Well of Souls is just ahead. You'll see. And it works. It restored you to life. There will be plenty of time to explain later. We've got to get going.
You're right, we do need to get going. I've asked enough questions. Alright, so let's just continue on with this now. What in the world,
Right this way.
Ansel, was that?
You go first.
We're gonna just pretend that didn't happen. You gotta love old games. Okay, I have to destroy every box again. So just one moment and I'll be with you. Yes. Give me that light armor. And those leggings. Oh, I got minor healing potions and didn't even notice. Okay. Oh no, not left buffer. I'm awful with this stuff. Okay. We'll just put that right there for now. What's in here? Oh, good. I'm just getting it all kitted out. I forgot that this happens. There we go. Raine's looking better now. Let's continue on.
This is what they're after. Our greatest invention. The Well of Souls.
Ooh.
Imagine an end to war. An end to death.
Uh-oh. Well, I don't think it's going to be an end to war and death now. Yep. There it goes. Well, you know, Ansel, at least we got to look at it in its prime moments before it was destroyed, I guess. We need to get out of this place because this place is just being absolutely destroyed. I am questioning every decision I'm making. Oh no, it's just gonna be boxes all days for me. I can feel it. Let's destroy these.
We're in one of the storerooms. See if you can find anything useful.
Shall do. I'm gonna get so much gold. I'm gonna be rich. Honestly, like, one of the best ways to become rich in this game is by just breaking boxes left and right. I don't want those. I'll take them though for the money. I am just really hoping... I'm really hoping that I'm able to actually stick to this game now that I'm recording myself. I fear that I don't have much of interest to speak about, which is a little bit disconcerting, because otherwise, like, what am I doing if I can't, like, think of things to speak about? Ooh. Let's see, what do we get from here? A shield. That's not the kind of shield I want, but I'll take the shield. So how do I use it?
Do you hear something?
There it is. Uh-oh. Okay.
More to Arthur!
Yeah, more to Arthur. Okay, please continue to be dummy eye. That would be great. Ooh, no, not. Ooh, I cannot die in the tutorial area, because if I do, I will be at risk of losing gamer honor. No. Sorry about that. You tried. You tried and you failed. Okay. Come here. If you want me so badly. Tear knock. How dare you? Is that a slur? It better not have been.
You're going to need more than
Here we
just
go.
that sword. That one had a bow. Get it?
I don't want a bow. I have like 2 weapons that I don't want to use. I will use them because I have to. More boxes. Ah! Are you kidding me? I couldn't even see that. That's rude.
Archers up ahead. Best shoot them before they see us.
Before they see me, huh? Well, I think they saw me and they cheated. They hit me from afar. That's right. What do you think of that?
It's open. Go, go!
I just want to say that he shot me before I could even see him, and I don't think that's fair. Oh, you think you're so cool? I'm gonna get you. You know what? Maybe I'll just come up here and get you. That's right. I guess one of the things that I do want to say about me doing this is I'm trying to build more confidence in myself. I'm not used to speaking, if it's not obvious already. I'm usually pretty, ooh, yes, daggers. But yeah, I don't usually speak out loud. I'm the quiet person who doesn't like to talk. Okay, now we're getting there. She likes to be quiet, and I'm that person who will be in the corner and be happily in that corner. I don't speak unless I'm spoken to, and I'm just really trying to get better at speaking up and not. Ooh, what in the world was
Sneak up on them with your daggers. You should be able to finish them quickly and quietly.
I'm just trying to get through this game without it. Press to enter stealth mode. That's helpful, game. Ah, okay. Let's get over to here. But yeah, so as I was saying, I'm trying to just get my confidence up. Not only do I want to actually beat video games, I want to just prove I can do something. Even if it's just like something silly, just playing a game through to completion, and hopefully not being incredibly boring throughout the entirety of it. I really hope I'm not boring you guys, if anyone's actually watching right now. Oh, this is set up so perfectly right now. This has to go well for me. Yes. Oh, that feels right. Oh, nope. Oh, you still managed it. You would. Oh no, you just... Oh, the entirety of them just died. I'm gonna keep you in this corner. I'm just gonna absolutely just wail on you until you're dead. There we go. Ooh.
Cave blossoms only respond in the presence of magic. Perhaps there is more to you than it seems.
Alright, here we go.
Incredible! What are you?
I'm amazing. That was just, okay, maybe a little bit too conceited. Ooh, spider. Oh, longer one, okay. Regarding the spiders. Cues. Per your request, we finally got the spider problem under control. Claude will try to take credit for an efficient cleansing with his Praetorians, but I feel he overstates his case and fails to recognize the value that my own quick thinking and scholarly work provided to the successful operation. While overseeing the spider purge, I noticed that those guards who were affected by spider venom exhibited stiffness of joints and tightening of skin, symptoms which suggest a possible solution for the internal cohesion problems of the well's creations. I would have studied these symptoms in more depth at the time, but the guards willfully and flagrantly disobeyed my orders to delay application of antitoxins. As such, I request that we capture some of these spiders in order to harvest their venom and for future testing. Furthermore, I trust that these insubordinate guards will be punished immediately. For my steadfast pursuit of knowledge, I require no medal nor promotion. All I would ask is that you please reassign me off the subject of disposal detail, Duran. Well then. Okay. Spiders. We're going to deal with spiders. Everything is just crumbling around this place. Webs. Oh, pretty. My suspicions tell me that I'm going to... Yep, everyone with arachnophobia, look away. Oh, it's hideous. Oh, God. No. Oh, yeah, how you like that one? Oh, just stay stunned forever. Just die. Alright, that's been taken care of. There's always spiders, isn't it? It's always spiders. Okay, yes, please, birch staff. I want this so badly. Oh, it's starting up. We're starting to get like a sense of what Raine's into, huh?
It completely covered the tunnel. Maybe you can use that staff to burn a path through.
Great idea. Okay, so I need to admit something. When I first started playing this game and I learned that you could do that with a staff, I was environmental. I can affect my environment, and then I've realized it could only be done like in specific cases. But still, my young self should have been way smarter and carried a flaming weapon with her everywhere she went. But no, she didn't, because she wasn't very smart. Like, or at least she didn't know the importance of this kind of stuff. But I do, and I'm going to do it. And okay, so here we go. More. Oh yes, I'll burn them, and I'm gonna do that too. Oh no, nope, nope. Ensel, just stay away. Just be careful. We're gonna. Oh yep. Fight. Like, do that to the one that you didn't want to do. Yeah, I see you over there. Why don't you come over here? No, just stay over there. Oh, they're so tanky when you're playing on very hard. I forgot about this. I forgot how... Oh, well, I guess I wanted to punish myself, didn't I? I was like, I want to punish myself for the transgressions that I did against Raine. Well, I feel like Raine is the one that's going to be punished more. But I like challenges. I'm someone who plays Dark Souls and Elden Ring, and I'll do self-challenges where I cap myself per area. I won't let myself level like a certain way up per area in those kind of games, so I don't mind it when I'm like fighting stuff like this. But at least one of the great things about this is that I can edit out all of the boring bits. I might even edit out what I'm saying right now, because it's kind of boring, isn't it? Another issue I have when it comes to playing through games is I have like an awful sense of perfectionism. Like, if I want things to go nice, like if something doesn't go the way I want, I am liable to reload games and then just get really frustrated because, well, I want to... That's not fair. You didn't attack the one I wanted to actually have you attack. But anyway, as I was saying, like, I have like this issue where if something doesn't go my way like that, like, well, no, I'm not that bad. I wouldn't reload because he hit me there, but I know, and so I'm sorry I'm talking. But, like, I'll find myself just wanting to reload if something doesn't quite go the way that I wanted it to. My other part of this challenge is that I'm going to try to not constantly reload if something doesn't go my way. I will reload if there's a glitch that is preventing proper progress, and I will reload if a character dies and soft locks something that I would, or if a character dies that I do not want to happen to die, because, like, in this game, I remember that they're just, like, they're so weak, they'll just die left and right. Oh, hello.
You're not one of them. It's get alive!
Yes he is. I made sure of that.
That's what I intend to find out. She came out of the well. What? Then she better get inside to see the old man.
That's all. That's where I'm going.
Or those Twatha make another push. This is where we part ways.
Aw.
But take whatever you want from this armory. We might have a few things that would fit you. Just make sure you get your shoes. We can hold off the Tuatha here.
Okay. Oh, see, this is something that I really want to go through, but I won't reload if he refuses me here. But I have a 95% chance of persuasion, so I don't think he's gonna. Hopefully, let's see.
I suppose these
Yes.
might be able to help. If the Tuatha realize what you are, you'll need them.
Thank you. Okay, so what would Raine say in this situation? She'd want to stay and fight.
We can't risk you getting killed. You're proof that the well can work. Don't you realize what that means? Just keep going past the top of the well. Hughes will be there in his study. I'll see you on the outside, if fate wills it.
Okay. Boxes. All the boxes. Every box. Always. Sorry that I'm destroying all your stuff, but I don't think you mind it.
I never believed the world would work. Maybe it would be best if it never did.
Oh, well. It's good to see that you don't want me alive. Although I kind of understand. Like, look at this. These poor people.
If you can walk, you don't need my help.
That's true. I don't need your help. I can walk.
Plate armor. Nothing protects quite like layers of impervious metal.
Well, you say that, but that's getting sold. I'm sorry. I'm gonna sell all of that. I already have some of these. I'm going to keep the crude iron daggers, though, because I have a sneaking suspicion I know what's going to happen. I remember, because of how tanky everything is, my weapons are going to degrade, because, like, this game has a durability meter on everything, and, yeah, see, like, my current daggers are already at 16. They're going to degrade super fast, so I'm going to have to rely on swapping to those newer daggers once we're through here.
Good gnomes died today. You'd better be worth it.
I hope so. I hope I'm worth
I
it.
hope you're worth all this.
Okay, well fine, just like rub it in. Oop, another log. Well, progress log. Experiments are now successfully recreating bodies 97.5% of the time. Any missing limbs or extra fingers are now probably how the original subject looked, rather than a magical flux on our end. However, full revivification still eludes us. Even with increased testing, our products are nothing more than inert lumps of skin and bone, although the occasional spasm or twitch does allow hope of full success in the future. I know some of you complain that we should use cadavers and skip the corpse recreation altogether, but you must know we'd never be allowed to experiment with a subject's actual body. We may be working to recreate life, but that hardly allows us to desecrate the dead. Any further complaints can be brought directly to me for Mercedes. So apparently our body is not the body that we came in originally. I'm going to pretend that this is exactly how I looked before, or this is exactly how Raine looked before she died, because I like to think that she did. I think she looks pretty good.
You've made it! And look at you! Even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me. You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Allestar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another.
So I'm the first success. That is amazing to find out.
You don't know. They're called the Tuatha. They were once Fey folk of the Winter Court, but they've been twisted by their Lord Gadflow. But how could they have found us out here? We're miles away from the front lines. The war has never touched Dalentarth. And why attack the well? I am Fomerus Hughes, Scholar of Vivification Prime Circle. We're standing above my life's work, the Well of Souls. There's so much to learn about you, though. I imagine it's all a bit muddled. A side effect of the prismere? Shape of the basin? No. If only we had more time. I wish I could tell you more, but your death is a mystery to me as well. It seems that your memory died with your body. You see, the well is designed to capture the soul of someone recently deceased, recreating their physical form within its waters. Simple, really. Your rebirth is the first we might truly call a success. There have been others, but the results weren't quite right. The Tuatha are a radical splinter of the Fae. Insane, bloodthirsty, and immortal. Even when they die, their essence returns home to be reborn later. They hate mortals like you and me, and want us wiped off the face of Amalur. I can only imagine how much they hate the idea of mortals being reborn. It's been my life's work. Decades of research with a singular goal, ending death itself. And now, you're the only proof that it's a success. But why did it work on you and no one else? What makes you different from the others? There are so many questions to ask, and if we're to get any answers, we've got to get you someplace safe.
Okay, what's going on?
Too much to explain right now.
Of
The
course.
Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet. What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe.
Okay, well, where are we?
We're in the Feylands, miles away from the front lines. I thought we were safe enough from the war.
Apparently
It seems
not.
some of the Tuatha found
Yep.
their way here anyway.
Let's see. Let's get out of here. I'll stay and fight. Raine would not want to run away. She would want to stay and fight.
Absolutely not. I've got my notes, but it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that you're... Wait, where are you going? Simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what...
Oh, that would sound good.
Perhaps I should go see.
Sir!
Uh-oh.
Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have reached the
Ansel.
lab! They're inside the lab!
Oh, that gets me every time.
No! We've got
Oh,
to
Raine's
get
ready
you
for
out of
blood.
here
She's
now,
like, I'm gonna go eat
quickly.
that. Oh.
Follow
Raine
the
can
path
take...
to the
Okay, no,
town
she
of
cannot
Thor.
take them right now.
Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be
Agath.
able to help.
Okay.
No matter what else, stay alive!
That's the goal, honestly. Oh, I want to stay alive and I want to continue playing. And I want to actually beat the... Oh, oh, he is awesome. Formus Hughes, he doesn't need no help. He's gonna just absolutely destroy them. Okay, but we need to get... Okay. Everything's falling around us. We need to get out of here. Yes, escape, run, and sprint. Ooh. Raine is ready for some stealth. Here we go. Oh, yeah. That is the dead Tuatha soldier right there. Sneaky. Oops, sneaky. Yes. Oh yes, this feels like Raine's style. She knows what she's doing. Oop. You'll have to excuse any wrong inputs I make.
Get moving, you brute!
Ooh.
Tear this tower apart!
A minor healing potion. Based off of what I see in there, I don't think a minor healing potion is gonna do it. Oh no. Oh no! Okay, well I'm already hitting wrong buttons. Nope, I'm hitting wrong buttons again. Darn it. Oh! Oh, I am just being a fool right now. I'm gonna die. You know, I had hoped to like be really cool while doing this fight, but I am just sucking. I need to change that input. That is not going how I want. Oh. Well, you know, I never promised that I would... Yeah, no, that's not... 1 second, I have to change that, because that's gonna kill me before anything else does. Apparently you can't change these settings. Okay, well... Well, I suck. Obviously. Oh, okay. I can't even... Why am I sucking so bad right now? It's probably because, like, this is probably entertaining for you all, but I wanted to be, like, cool. I was like, oh yeah, I get to show off my... this is what I get for wanting to show off. Would you believe me if I told you that I once no-hit this troll? Okay, I do not know how to dodge that, apparently. Oh, he is so tanky. This is gonna take forever. I do not know how to dodge that attack. This is a problem. I'm gonna run out of health potions. Oh, my gamer score, I can feel it. Oh! I can just feel it falling. Everyone think I'm a fool. Well, no, it's more that you can, like, see how bad I am. I just have to get into a rhythm. It's the pressure of fighting with an audience, that's all it is. I need to figure out how to dodge that properly, because otherwise I'm going to die. You know, one thing that I intended to do, that now that I think about it, I was going to have a little death counter up in the corner. So if I die here, it starts. Oh! You're so rude. Could you, like, stagger? I would really appreciate it. Because you're being a bit rude right now, if I had to be honest. Oh, we're gonna whittle him down eventually. There we go. You just like to... You have... Oh! I cannot die shortly, if I do, I will be the game over. Well, there's death number 1. We'll just put that we'll just put it right there up in the corner like I said I would. Oh, that's our first death. That hurts me if I had to be honest. But it's entertainment, so... Alright, let's attempt this again. Get rid of this guy. Oh, what? I didn't dodge that? I'm upset. This is a problem. No, you don't. Big lug. Everyone gets to see. I play games like Dark Souls, guys. I'm so good at games, I swear. No, you don't. You're like that. Oh, no, you don't. Nope. Alright, I know your game now. I think I'm not... Very hard is apparently very hard, everyone. Okay, attempt number 3. 3 times the charm. I am good at games. Oh, how? I do not know how to dodge that properly. I still haven't figured it out. Well, at least, you know, 3rd time has to be the charm, right? I have to do this because this is just, otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to forgive myself. Okay. I'm not dodging properly. I need to just get into a rhythm with him, because if I can get into a rhythm... Yeah, okay, don't dodge directly into him when he does that attack. There we go. I need my mana to regen here. Just going to do that, because it's a lot easier than dodging it. Ooh, I'm glad that I didn't get stun locked into that attack right there. Well, we're whittling him down again. That is such a problem. I really need to learn how to dodge that properly, if I had to be honest. I'm not really good at it at all. I know that I've no-hit him before. I just don't remember how to dodge that properly. I'm also super rusty because I haven't touched this game in forever, so I'm gonna forgive myself for every problem I'm running into. Okay, let me try to. Well, I dodged it that time, but I don't know if that was like, okay, cool, we got him on a stun lock. Kick him up. Oh, okay. No, you don't. Oh, we got him under halfway. That's good. I haven't used up a bunch of... I'm not even gonna attempt it this time. I haven't used up a bunch of health potions this round, so that's good. No. No, you don't. Darn it. Let us continue on with hack and slashing away at him. He is so strong on very hard. Oh, no, that was awful. That was a mistake that I made right then. Okay. Come on, troll. Oh. Oh, I shouldn't have... I need to let him... I think my main issue is that I'm not allowing him to do the... No. Do the... Oh, I can't use it yet. Okay. No, see, like, I don't know if it's that I'm just not dodging appropriately. What I'm doing wrong there. Fire away! That's right. Ooh! Ooh, that was a risky maneuver that I just made. Get him! Oh, he's so close now. Oh, come on, you big lug. Get over here. I'm going to get you. It's the last thing I do. Come on. Come on! Come on, you're so close. Yes! Oh, epic finisher? Yes, 100%. Oh, that felt good. Third time's the charm. As I said, third time is the charm. He is dead. Ah, great. What's my epic loot? Ooh, mine. Okay, these aren't bad. Alright, ooh, shards. Okay, cool. Alright, well, 3 deaths in, and we beat the first boss. And it was only a troll. Oh boy, let's get out of here. Let's just go. And we have escaped. And the way back is sealed. Okay, well, I think that this is the perfect place to end this episode here. Thank you so much. If anyone has actually made it to the end of this, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I know it was mostly just me kind of going, oh, let's go here, let's do this. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to say because... well, I really don't know what I'm going to say. Honestly, I'm not used to speaking out loud, so this is a big step for me. I usually am really quiet, but as we look at this beautiful backdrop right here, we're just going to continue on our adventure in the next episode. So again, thank you so much for watching. If you happen to enjoy yourself, I'd really appreciate it if you maybe liked the video. If you find yourself wanting to continue following Raine's adventures through Amalur, please feel free to subscribe as well, or don't. That's also fine. But again, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.